fourth edition of the India Energy Week officially kicked off in Goa on Tuesday.
Bringing together policymakers, industry leaders and innovators from across the world, all under one roof. Well, the aim is clear: to tackle the most pressing challenges facing global energy sector. At a time when the transition to cleaner, more sustainable fuels is no longer optional, but urgent. Organized under the patronage of the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas and jointly hosted by the Federation of Indian Petroleum Industry, India Energy Week has returned to Goa for the second time. After the state hosted the event in 2024, and this year the focus is firmly on the future.
This time, huge emphasis has been on the critical role of green hydrogen in building a sustainable low-carbon future, signaling how seriously New Delhi is betting on emerging energy solutions. Green hydrogen mobility, in fact, continues to steal the spotlight after making headlines in the previous edition. Green hydrogen-powered buses are once again at the center of attention this year, offering a glimpse into what clean public transport could look like in years ahead. Our correspondent, Dharamjot Kaur, spoke with the chairman of the Indian Oil Corporation, A.S. Sahni. Listen to this.
We're here in Goa for India Energy Week 2026, standing inside the hydrogen bus, which probably, sir, would be one of the many things, many directions that new energy is now taking as an alternative to traditional forms of energy we've seen. As a pioneer in the industry, what are the major changes that you have seen in the past few years, and what are the major changes you're seeing here at this particular forum now?
Today, we are working more and more towards other forms of energy, the newer forms of energy, the cleaner energies. Today, we are not here to focus or refocus on my conventional forms of energy, that is oil and gas. Today, we are discussing more and more on bioenergy forms. Today, more and more we are discussing on solar and wind. And mostly, as you mentioned, we are standing inside a hydrogen-driven bus. Today, we are launching a hydrogen-driven drone, as you have seen outside, which probably will be launched just now. So, today we are discussing, but this is not a commercial thing. Today what we are trying to show is that these are the possible applications of these newer forms of energy. Today we are trying to encourage people to bring in more and more applications so that these can be developed into a good ecosystem. Today I am responsible for giving the fuel. I am putting up India's largest green hydrogen plant at Panipat of 10,000 tons per annum, which will be operational by 27th of December. A model of which is also available here at our IW stall. So that is my contribution. But what I am doing all these things is for encouraging people to develop an ecosystem so that that can be used in mobility. That is my ultimate aim.
Talking about India's demography and geography and how renewable energy and alternative energy can be deployed in the country, do you think it's going to be easily accessible in the coming years?
It is a godsend opportunity for a country like India, wherein today, as India, we are spending $130 billion per year for importing crude oil. And as the energy demand of the country grows, with the kind of growth India is seeing in its GDP, we expect that another 10-15 years we will be needing twice the tonnage of energy in terms of overall energy. So if we continue to do this fossil route, then we are going to end up spending more and more money. So this is a godsend opportunity. If we can develop this ecosystem, if we can spread it out in the whole countryside, if we can have unitary level energy generation stations, this is going to be a game changer.